Have you ever imagined that a simple $1 coin could carry stories powerful enough to echo through history and maybe even hold the key to unexpected fortune? Today, we're stepping into a world where metal meets mystery, where every detail matters, and where two incredible coins stand out from the rest. The legendary 2001 dollar coin featuring Queen Elizabeth II and the unforgettable 2001 $1 coin known as the Great Law, inspired by the ancient wisdom of the Haudenosaunee Confederacy. These are not just coins, they are symbols carved in metal. The year 2000 coin represents tradition, power, and continuity, carrying the timeless image of royalty that has witnessed decades of change. But then comes 2001, and everything shifts. The Three Sisters design, corn, beans, and squash, tells a deeper story of unity, survival, and harmony with nature, rooted in the teachings of indigenous culture. It's more than art, it's a message passed down through generations. As you watch this video, you'll discover how these coins are more than currency. They are pieces of history that blend culture, identity, and value into something truly unforgettable. From their hidden meanings to the reasons collectors around the world search for them, every second will pull you deeper into a story where even a single dollar can feel priceless. So stay with me, because what you're about to see might just change the way you look at coins forever, and who knows, you might already have one of these hidden treasures waiting to be discovered. The $1 coin of the year 2000, featuring the iconic portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, holds a special place in the world of coin collectors, a place where history, mystery, and ambition collide. At first glance, it may appear like just another piece of currency, something ordinary that passes from hand to hand without a second thought. But beneath that familiar surface lies a deeper story, one that has fueled dreams of hidden wealth and overnight transformation. For some rare variations of this coin, the value doesn't just rise, it explodes beyond imagination, turning a simple dollar into a symbol of life-changing potential. What makes the 2001 dollar coin so fascinating is not its face value, but the whispers surrounding its rare forms. Collectors speak of exceptional pieces, coins with flawless minting, unusual finishes, or tiny, almost invisible differences that separate them from the millions produced. These are not just coins, they are anomalies, rare survivors of a process where even the smallest imperfection or uniqueness can multiply value beyond expectation. In the right condition, untouched and preserved like a time capsule, such a coin becomes a treasure that serious collectors are willing to chase relentlessly. There is also a powerful narrative that drives its legend, the idea that somewhere out there exists a version of this coin struck under unusual circumstances. Whether it's a minting error, a limited experimental strike, or a coin that escaped strict quality control, these possibilities ignite the imagination. People begin to see their spare change differently, wondering if the coin sitting quietly in a drawer could actually be one of those rare pieces. That thought alone transforms the ordinary into something electrifying, something worth searching for. Emotion plays a huge role in the rising aura of this coin. When someone holds a pristine 2001 dollar piece, they are not just holding metal, they are holding a story frozen in time. The shine, the weight, the detail of the engraving all combine to create a sense of importance. It becomes easy to believe that this small object carries the power to reshape destiny. Stories circulate of collectors who stumbled upon rare coins by accident and later discovered their immense value, reinforcing the belief that fortune can appear when least expected. Because of this, experts and seasoned collectors often give one crucial warning: never rush to sell. A coin that looks simple might hide extraordinary rarity, and once it leaves your hands for a low price, its true value may never return to you. Proper evaluation, patience, and understanding are key. The difference between an ordinary sale and a life-changing one can lie in a single overlooked detail, a subtle mark, or an exceptional level of preservation that only trained eyes can fully appreciate. In the end, the 2001 dollar Elizabeth coin stands as more than currency. It becomes a symbol of possibility, ambition, and hidden fortune. It reminds us that value is not always obvious, that sometimes the smallest objects carry the greatest potential. For those lucky enough to possess a truly rare version, It is not just a coin. It is a gateway to a different reality, where a single discovery can turn dreams into reality and transform an ordinary moment into an unforgettable turning point. The legendary Three Sisters $1 coin, officially known as the 2009 Native American dollar, carries a story that feels far bigger than its size. At first glance, it looks like a simple golden-toned coin, but behind its surface lies a powerful symbol of survival, unity, and history. The design shows a Native American woman planting corn, beans, and squash, three crops that grow together and support each other, a concept known as Three Sisters agriculture. This isn't just art. It's a message carved into metal, representing cooperation, strength, and the wisdom of ancient civilizations. And for collectors, that meaning alone gives the coin an emotional value that goes far beyond $1. U.S. Mint. When people describe this coin as having unimaginable worth, they are often driven by the thrill of possibility, the idea that among millions of ordinary pieces, there might exist a rare variation, an error, or a perfect grade specimen that transforms it into something extraordinary. In reality, most of these coins were produced in very large numbers, with tens of millions minted in Philadelphia and Denver alone. That means the majority you find today are common, circulating coins. But here's where the excitement begins. Collectors don't chase the common. They chase the exceptional. A flawless, untouched coin with perfect grading can rise far above its face value. Namista. The truth, however, is both fascinating and grounding. Most standard Three Sisters dollar coins are worth only around $1 to a few dollars depending on condition. Even high-grade examples, unless they are near perfection, usually stay within modest ranges. But in the world of coin collecting, value is not just about the coin, it's about rarity, condition, and sometimes pure luck. A coin graded at the very top levels, like MS69 or above, or one with a rare minting error, can suddenly jump in value, catching the attention of serious collectors and investors. Sell rare coins. This is where myths and reality begin to blend. Stories spread quickly. Tales of coins worth thousands, even millions, fueling the dream that a simple dollar coin could make someone rich overnight. While such extreme cases are incredibly rare and often exaggerated, the emotional impact is real. Holding a coin like this makes people wonder, what if mine is different? What if this is the one? That sense of mystery is what keeps collectors searching, examining every detail under light, studying edges, inscriptions, and subtle variations. The design itself adds to the magic. On one side, the iconic image of Sacagawea carrying her child connects the coin to exploration and history, while the reverse tells a story of growth, survival, and balance with nature. It's not just currency. It's a narrative frozen in metal. That's why collectors often treat these coins with respect, carefully preserving them because even if the financial value is modest today, the cultural and symbolic value is timeless. Namista. So if you ever come across a Three Sisters $1 coin, don't rush to spend it, but also don't fall into the illusion that every coin is a hidden fortune. The real power of this coin lies in knowledge. If you understand grading, rarity, and mint variations, you can separate ordinary pieces from truly special ones. And while it may not instantly make you a billionaire overnight, it can still open the door to a fascinating world where history, art, and value come together. Sometimes quietly, sometimes dramatically, but always with the promise that even the smallest coin can carry a story worth far more than its price. The 2001 Sacagawea $1 coin, often called the Golden Dollar of Sacagawea, carries a reputation that feels almost larger than reality itself. Many people believe this coin can make someone a millionaire overnight, and while that sounds like a dream straight out of a movie, the truth is both fascinating and powerful. Most of these coins are common, quietly sitting in drawers and wallets, worth just $1. But hidden among millions of ordinary pieces are rare variations and minting surprises that turn this simple coin into something extraordinary, something that collectors chase with passion and intensity. The story becomes truly electrifying when you understand how rarity works. The 2001 dollar was produced in huge numbers, meaning the majority will never be worth more than a few dollars, even in perfect condition. Yet the magic lies in exceptions. Coins that were struck differently, coins that escaped the mint with unusual surfaces, colors, or errors. These are the ones that break all limits. In the world of collectors, perfection or uniqueness creates value, and when both combine in one coin, the result can feel like holding a hidden treasure that the world hasn't fully discovered yet. CoinValueChecker.com. Among the most talked about versions is the mysterious chocolate-colored 2001 $, a coin that looks dramatically different from the normal golden shine. This unusual appearance came from a minting process issue, where the metal reacted in an unexpected way, creating a deep brown tone instead of gold. These coins are not just rare, they are visually striking, instantly recognizable, and highly desired. Some of them have sold for hundreds or even over $1,000 depending on their condition, proving that even a small difference can unlock serious value. CoinValueChecker.com. Then there are the dramatic mint errors, the kind that make collectors' hearts race. Imagine a coin struck off-center, its design shifted like a misaligned dream, or a coin made on the wrong metal entirely, lighter or different in color than it should be. These mistakes were never meant to exist, which is exactly why they are so valuable. Some of these rare error coins have reached prices from a few hundred to several $1,000s, depending on how unique and well-preserved they are. In rare cases, collectors believe even more unusual, one-of-a-kind pieces could be worth far beyond that, because rarity has no fixed limit. No. But here's the truth that most viral stories don't tell clearly. Not every 2001 $, will make you rich. In fact, the vast majority are still just $1 coins, quietly waiting without hidden fortune. What creates the illusion of millions is the existence of extremely rare examples, coins that might appear once in a lifetime, coins that collectors compete for fiercely. These are the coins that fuel stories of overnight wealth, the ones that inspire people to check every coin they own with hope and excitement. CoinValueChecker.com. So if you ever find a 2001 Sacagawea dollar, don't rush to spend it blindly, but don't assume it's a treasure either. Look closely, study its color, its weight, its design alignment. Because while most are ordinary, a few are extraordinary beyond imagination. And that is what makes this coin so powerful. Not guaranteed wealth, but the thrilling possibility that somewhere, in someone's pocket or drawer, lies a small golden coin with the potential to change everything in a single moment. The legendary $1 coin, often called the Great Law of Peace, dollar, is none other than the Susan B. Anthony dollar, a coin that, at first glance, looks ordinary, yet carries an aura of mystery, history, and hidden potential. Introduced between 1979 and 1981 and briefly again in 1999, this coin was created to honor a powerful figure and a bold idea of equality. But what makes it fascinating is not its face value. It is the possibility that among millions of common pieces, a few rare specimens exist that could transform a simple dollar into a life-changing discovery. Wikipedia. Most people who hold this coin see nothing more than a $1 piece, something small, metallic, and easily ignored. And in truth, the majority of these coins are worth just that, $1 or slightly more in good condition. But hidden within this vast ocean of ordinary coins are extraordinary examples. Coins with perfect condition, rare mint marks, or unusual minting errors. These are the ones collectors chase, the ones whispered about in collector circles, the ones that can suddenly rise from pocket change to thousands or even tens of thousands of dollars in value. Coins value. The real magic lies in rarity and perfection. Imagine a coin that has never been touched by time, its surface shining like it just left the mint, every detail sharp and flawless. Such coins, graded at the highest levels, have sold for over $20,000, turning something once ignored into a prized treasure. And then there are the mysterious error coins, those rare accidents where the coin was struck on the wrong metal or with a unique flaw. These are the true legends, capable of reaching astonishing prices, sometimes climbing into five-figure territory or beyond. CoinValueChecker.com. Coins value. There is also a powerful illusion surrounding this coin, the belief that it is made of silver or carries hidden metal value. In reality, it is not a silver coin at all, but a copper-nickel-clad piece, designed for everyday use rather than precious metal storage. Yet its silver-like shine has fooled many, adding to the myth that it might be secretly worth millions. The truth is deeper and more fascinating. Its value comes not from metal, but from rarity, condition, and the story behind each unique piece.
Coin's value.
What makes this coin truly captivating is the dream it represents. Stories circulate of people finding rare versions in old collections, forgotten drawers, or inherited boxes. Moments where an ordinary object suddenly reveals extraordinary worth. While it is rare for any coin to make someone a billionaire overnight, it is absolutely true that certain rare specimens can change financial circumstances dramatically. That possibility, the chance that something so small could hold such power, is what keeps collectors searching, hoping, and believing. So if you ever hold a $1 Susan B. Anthony coin in your hand, don't rush to spend it without a second thought. Look closely, examine its details, its condition, its uniqueness. Because while most are simple coins, a very small number carry a hidden story of rarity and value. And in the quiet shine of that small metal circle, there lives a powerful idea that fortune sometimes hides in plain sight, waiting for the right person to recognize its true worth. As we come to the end of this journey, the story of the year 2000 and 2001 $1 coins leaves us with something deeper than just metal and design. It leaves us with meaning, identity, and quiet power. The 2003 Sisters design, officially known as the Sacagawea dollar, carries a sense of warmth and life. Sacagawea is shown with her infant son, Jean-Baptiste, a symbol of guidance, survival, and strength. This coin is not just currency. It is a reminder of courage in unknown lands, of a woman whose presence shaped history without demanding recognition. In the soft golden glow of this coin, there is a story of resilience that continues to inspire every collector who holds it. Then comes the 2001 continuation of the same series, where the design remains, but the meaning deepens. By this time, the coin had already become a quiet icon, less about circulation and more about symbolism. Collectors began to notice the subtle variations, the brilliance of uncirculated pieces, and the rare mint errors that could transform an everyday coin into something far more valuable. These coins began to whisper a truth known by experienced collectors. Value is not always loud. Sometimes it hides in silence, waiting to be discovered by those who look closely enough. And surrounding these coins is the powerful phrase, often linked to them, the great law of peace. While not officially written on the coin, the spirit of this idea echoes through its existence. The great law of peace represents unity, balance, and wisdom, principles rooted in indigenous tradition. When you connect that meaning with the image of Sacagawea, the coin becomes more than a collectible. It becomes a symbol of harmony and guidance. It reminds us that true value is not only measured in money, but also in the stories and philosophies that shape our world. Yet beyond the symbolism lies the thrill, the possibility that somewhere among these coins exists a rare treasure. A perfectly preserved 2000 or 2001 dollar coin, or one struck with a unique minting error, can hold surprising worth in today's collector market. Not millions in most cases, but enough to turn heads, enough to change perspectives, enough to make someone pause and realize that even the smallest object can carry hidden potential. This is where myth meets reality, where imagination blends with the tangible. So, as this story closes, remember this. Never underestimate the coin in your hand. What looks ordinary today may reveal extraordinary worth tomorrow. Keep it safe, study it, respect it. Because coins like the Sacagawea dollar are not just about spending, they're about preserving a piece of history, a fragment of identity, and a quiet chance at discovery. And in the end, that is the real power of these $1 coins from 2000 and 2001. They are not just currency, they are storytellers. They carry echoes of the past, reflections of culture, and whispers of possibility. Whether they change your fortune or simply deepen your curiosity, they remind you of one undeniable truth. Sometimes, the smallest treasures hold the greatest meaning.